Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today is a very exciting day as well. It'll be the last day that the car just has a catback exhaust. It will be going to a full turbo back exhaust today, and that's what's happening, and I'll quickly show you the pieces that are going on. So the exhaust parts are actually from Dino. So we have our dump pipe here with pretty sure it's a high flow cat in there somewhere. And then obviously the actual mid pipe as well. So all from Dino. Massive shout out to those guys for sending these over. And that is what is getting installed today on the Yaris. I think the main reasons why we're going to be doing this is not just purely to make it louder. It is because we are going to also be doing ECUtek tuning on this car very, very soon at the same place where I'm getting the stuff done today. So Evo R is where we are going in Welshpool. If you haven't been following the channel, at the moment we just have a lamb speed catback exhaust on the car. So everything from the cat back is obviously the lamb speed exhaust, and anything towards the turbo is currently stock. That is what we're changing today. So hopefully it's not going to be too much louder. I assume it will be, but it still remains, there is still a cat there, so it's not like it's a full catless setup. So it shouldn't be too crazy loud, but I know that these things are known to be quite loud when you do that. So I'm okay with it. What we will actually do is a startup video, so you can hear what it sounds like now. Obviously it's not a complete cold start, but just so you get an idea, and then when the pipes are put on, we'll do the same thing, and then we'll be able to see the difference in exhaust note and sound. We've got about a 40-minute drive, so we'll get there, drop the car off, and then we sort of wait all day until Mao gives me the go-ahead to come back. G'day. Hey man, can I get a large flat white please? Of course. Okay, I just thought while I was very early getting a coffee, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It does help a lot. Alright, Yaris has been dropped off at Evo R, given the key to Mao, and yeah, they're going to run it on the dyno, see what it makes, like completely stock, and then obviously they'll install the dump pipe, and then they'll do it again and see what that's sort of making with that, and then obviously we'll be ready for ECUtek. Then yeah, I guess we'll see you guys later in the day when we get told to come back, really.
Live now, you see what the difference between when it came in and now.
Wow.
Yeah, so okay. Obviously boost. Go for launch control, you just step all the way in.
Yep. Yeah, wow.
Right, in normal circumstances, if you have the Bluetooth dongle, you can adjust it up and down from there straight away.
Yeah.
Okay, so that function is in there. Once you get the Bluetooth dongle, once the software improves, then you can add all the that good shit.
Yeah.
I got it on mode 2.
Yeah, cool.
Come on.
So yesterday ended up being just one of those days where like one thing led to another, and now we're just sort of here. So yeah, the Yaris is now running ECUtek. How many other Yarises in WA running it at the moment? There wouldn't be too many. because it's so new, it's still like developing, which means there's not so many different maps and there's not heaps of like adjustability to it, but there is massive torque gains, and I mean massive. Even driving it home yesterday, it was a bit too late to sort of film stuff, it was too dark. So I've tried my best not to put my foot down too hard. I just thought I'd want to get the reaction with you guys, but this car it just feels like a completely new, different car. It feels so much like torquier than before. It's like pretty crazy. Yesterday going into the day, all I really wanted to do was get the dump pipe put on, and then Mao was going to plug the ECUtek in just to make sure that the dongle was working correctly. Got there, and then all of a sudden he was like, hey, you know, like, I'm already here, do you just want me to run some Dino logs and then put what I can on? And then later on, when the other maps come out, we'll just add those on when we get there. And I was like, you know what, like, just go for it. And he did. And then within the day, at like 7 o'clock at night, I had the car back. So awesome work by Evo R. If you're from Western Australia, and you probably know of Mao and how good he is. It's just no exceptions again. He did my 86 back in the day, and now he's actually got his hands on a car that's like decently quick, and he's made it fast. So big shout out to Mao and Evo R. I'll leave a link to their workshop down below if you want to go get some work done there, or even call up about getting your Yaris tuned, because I can tell you what, it's the single-handedly the biggest thing that has made the most difference to the car. So from turning it on a complete cold start, it is a little bit louder than before the dump pipe. So just to reiterate what we did yesterday, the dump pipe and a mid pipe went on, already had the land speed cap back on, so it is now a turbo back exhaust, but we still retain like the cats in there as well, so it's not catless, which is why it's not crazy loud, but it still makes enough of a difference, and it is louder than it was yesterday beforehand. At 3,500 revs, we're making 375 Newton meters of torque, and comparing that to the old graph where we were making 260. All right, here we go, first little pull. Sound that it makes as well. Now when it comes on, it's like a little bit raspier, but it sounds better. It's ridiculous. It's single-handedly, as I said before, it's the best thing this car's ever had happen to it. It is fast now. It is not lag at all. Before, you'd be waiting for, like, you'd have to get through the rev range to get to your boost point, and then you're finally in a bit of boost, and then all of a sudden you're out, and you just feel like there was like no more. This thing now is so quick. If you can afford it, you need to do it. It's that simple. You just need to do it, or find a way to be able to afford to do it, because like, that's in third. It's ridiculous. This is sick. You have to do it. Get it done. I just can't get over how much it comes on, and it's still in safe zone. Mao tunes this thing really safe. There was a lot more in it we could have pushed out, but at the moment it's probably not worth it. So yeah, this is safe, and it is rapid, and people are looking. But yeah, this is sick. Genuinely, I can't believe like we did this. This wasn't meant to happen yesterday. It was meant to be next week or the week after that, but it just sort of happened. And now we have a Yaris that is silly fast and just wants to lose traction the whole time. music feels good. This feels really, really, really good. It just makes you like smile, you know? So, we do have one map for now, which is obviously the map that I'm on, and that does give me launch control. So, as I said, because ECUtek is still really, really new for the Yaris, it still has to develop. Right, so to activate launch control, you put your foot on the clutch, you put it in first gear, and then you hold the accelerator down, and that'll rev you to 4,000 RPM. That's how we get to launch control. So let's do that. Control works too, that's good. Oh, that sounds so good. That's ridiculous. So one thing with the dump pipe going on, and like the whole exhaust, it does pop a lot more as well. The pops are a lot louder. The car all of a sudden feels more, or sounds more mechanical, so there are more noises happening. Yeah, it does sound louder, but it sounds really, really cool. I didn't want this to be a car that was really, really like quiet or comfy, to be honest. I wanted it to be something that was a bit stupid, and that's what it is. I'd say it's the best thing I've done to the Yaris, hands down. And yeah, it just sounds so good. Yeah, it's sort of blown me away, to be honest. Like the power that this car now has is crazy. Anyway, yeah, I'll leave it there, and I will see you guys next time.